I feel like this game, like it's good. I'm enjoying it because I'm at a nice buzz level. But I think I'd really, really enjoy it if I were 420 blazing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially the skeletons. I think it add a lot to it.
Yeah, they're definitely comic relief.
Nice. You know, I appreciate any kind of media that doesn't take itself too seriously. Welcome to Snowdin. Is that your name?
I think it's the town.
Snowdin.
Look at what I have.
Oh, okay.
I have a bandage.
I hope his founder was Edward.
Yeah.
Hashtag meta.
It's definitely harder to chat to a game that has like a bunch of text in it.
So true. So true. So tell me about your other viewers. I really have 2 of them right now.
Yeah, Box Monster was the guy who told me to play it. He's the guy who said it was like his number 1 and he thought it was better than Portal 2.
Okay, yep.
So I messaged him. I think you're probably the only other viewer right now.
Okay, cool. You know what I put in my top 10 and you hate me for it?
What? Some
Bioshock Infinity.
Infinity? Really?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Not the gameplay. The story just melted my face.
Yeah, the end, the twist at the end. You're
Yeah,
doing like
that's what it
top 10 twists at the end. It would be
I'll give it,
understandable.
yeah, but also give it, you know, I would give it top 10 feels. Like that game really hit me with the feels.
The whole story? Or just the end?
Mainly the end.
Yeah.
But even then, certain parts during the story. Okay, so I will give it. Okay, here's it is. Top 10 anticipation. Like I was playing it, and the best part of it was like I watched a review of the game, and the reviewer said you're gonna spend the entire game waiting for the twist, and when it happens, you're not gonna be ready for it. And then I'm like, bullshit. Like, so I was playing the game, I'm like, yeah, I figured out the twist, I got it, I'm a big man.
Yeah.
And then it happened, and I'm like, I have no idea who I am anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it for that. No, it just really spoke to me, even though, like I said, the combat was, or the gameplay itself was mediocre, and, yeah.
Yeah, I think like the biggest deal that a lot of people had with it was like, it's called ludo-narrative dissonance, which is a difference between the gameplay Ludo and the narration. So the gameplay,
nice.
You're like stabbing cops in the face and like killing, dozens of people, no problem, hundreds. But then the narration is like, oh, I don't like killing, like I must continue without killing, and I'm like a soldier and a good person. And then you like kill like hundreds of guards, so like it had its fair share of problems for sure.
Are we talking about Infinite still?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely had its fair share of problems, I'll give it that. And also, I feel like it's one of those few games where I kind of want to play it the second time, but then I feel like I don't need to. Almost like an M. Night Shyamalan movie, so there you go with the twist at the end.
Yeah, for sure. It would lose a lot without the twist.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. And also, not that I hate it, but like my all-time favorite game is based off nostalgia, and I feel like that's Wheat Sauce. Terrible.
I'm blue now. What the fuck does that mean?
I had a good time explaining to my workers though, not too long ago, about how much I enjoy, like, not that I mentioned it by name, but I was talking about the Dark Souls series and Bloodborne.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I've ever played a game that I didn't play it for just fun. And, like, I play it for the gratification of it.
Yeah.
And the satisfaction,
Which, like, a lot of people can't really get.
No, they can't get that. Like, and I read a great article about the series, and it said, you know, sometimes art isn't fun, and it's not always meant to be just fun.
Not at all.
So I really appreciate that aspect. But yeah, gratifying. Oh man, it's so gratifying when you
Well, plus, like, the whole point is to, like, play it through and, you know, get good.
Well, that's it. Like, and it wasn't even like I played it for story. It was like I played it for atmosphere. Like, games were like the best as far as atmosphere goes.
Yeah. Fuck.
Is this the part where you just don't get hit by the lines as they're crossing, man? Because come on, man, you should do better.
This is way harder than it looks, and I don't play bullet hell games.
Terrible. What do you does your card keep coming down naturally or what?
Yes.
Okay, that explains why things are harder then.
Yeah, it's affected by gravity, it seems.
Oh, that does suck then. I'll give you that. I rescind some of my earlier insights.
It's like a milder version of Flappy Bird.
Gotcha. I like how it keeps getting harder too.
Fuck, it does. I'm stressed now.
Their puzzles are just killing you.
I love how Cinnamon Bunny is shorthand Cinnabon.
Nice.
That's great.
One finger. Just take a little. No, up here.
Yeah, I've got a couple back up here.
Hell day. My brother.
Fuck off.
What do you do? I like how they give you the invincible pixels though. Like when you take some damage, you go.
Yeah. It's definitely a lifesaver. I feel like the mechanics are really going to ramp up, and that like you're supposed to stay still when a blue thing passes over you.
Yep.
Holy fuck! Jesus Christ! Calm your fucking tits, video game. I feel like there's going to be a lot more mechanics. And just like the blue thing. Fuck. This is getting out of hand.
So the dog not hit you because you pet it or something? Or?
No, it's just...
It's getting trippy now, yeah, with the ups and downs, yeah. Yeah, the invincible pixels are the only thing that's keep saving you. There goes the dog. Dude, oh, I like how it spells words with the bones as they're going across and ending your fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you supposed to beat all those, there you go. Oh, wow, nice, look at you,
Yeah,
shoes.
I don't even...
You knew what was happening, man, with all those bones that were doing their thing. Thanks, Papyrus.
Yeah, I figured out that they're called Sans and Papyrus because of the two fonts. Like, that's what they're...
Papyrus?
Yeah.
He's playing a game called Undertale. It's like considered to be the be-all end-all game for 2015. And so far, he's not wrong. Oh, because of the font, though, you say?
Yeah, like, Papyrus has Papyrus font and Sans has Sans.
Nice. So there's no serifs on the Sans?
I don't know. I don't think it's Comic Sans because Comic Sans is round.
No, but like, do you even know typography?
Not particularly.
Okay, so if it's Sans, it means that it has no serifs, or it has no extra little things on each letter.
Okay.
Typography is one of the actually very few things I do study when it comes to computers.
Isn't there a sans serif font though?
Yeah, sorry, that's me fucking it up. Yeah, there is a sans serif, but you can either when it comes to fonts, it's either sans or it's not sans.
Okay, I never noticed that.
Yeah, I had to look it up one time. I have to look up many fonts. It comes up in my daily job when it comes to museums and making sure all the exhibit text match. Terrible.
That sounds like not a good time.
Yeah, so here's something that broke my heart. All the font that's in our gallery I discovered last week, all of it is the same font that Apple uses for their logo.
Yeah. Well, the Apple logo is just an apple, isn't it?
When they type out the word Apple, or when they use the A.
Okay. I don't think I've seen that.
It's like a myriad.
Gotcha.
Anyways, breaks my damn heart. But no, you're totally right. Like totally, yeah. With the Sans versus Papyrus.